section below so that we can begin this particular session. Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap. Please give a thumbs up in the comment section below so that we can begin this particular session. I'm waiting for your responses in the comment section below. Please type thumbs up if I am audible and visible to all of you so that we can begin this particular session. So I'm getting responses and I hope that I'm audible and visible to all of you. So my dear friends, once again a warm welcome to all of you in the today's session on daily current affairs on EduTap. And my dear friends, as we all know that NABARD Grade A Phase 2 exam is going to happen in the upcoming future, and that's why the current affairs plays a really very important part in the NABARD Grade A exam, and that's why I'm back with a very important session in which we are going to discuss the top PIB news from October 2021. And my dear friends, this is the day 5 of this particular series. So before starting the session, if you are new to our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates of the courses and videos offered by us. And you can also join our Telegram channel to get the access to the PDF of the lectures. To join the Telegram channel, kindly click on the link given in the description below. And I'm glad to announce that we are running a super Navratri sale in which we are providing flat 40% off on our courses for the RBI, NABARD, SEBI, ICAR, AO, ASIC, IBPS, UPSC as well as other combo courses. But my dear friends, please make sure that you are using this particular code, that is EDT40, while purchasing the course from the portal. And please make sure that you are using this code from the date 9th to 11th of October 2021, because this code will be valid only from 9th to 11th of October 2021. So let's move on to the session. Let's get started. So my dear friends, if we talk about the topics of the discussions for the today's session, then today we are going to discuss two topics. The first one is the Atmanirbhar Bharat Corner in Canada, and the second one is Heliborn survey for groundwater management. So let's move on to the very first topic. Good evening, Vivek, and good evening, Adari Venkatraj. Sorry for the bad pronunciation. So my dear friends, now let's move on to the very first topic of this particular session, that is Atmanirbhar Bharat Corner in Canada. So my dear friends, recently the Atmanirbhar Corner has been set up and has been inaugurated at the High Commission of India in Ottawa, Canada. And if we talk about this particular Atmanirbhar Corner, then it showcases the geographical indication tagged tribal art and craft products from India. And if we talk about this particular corner, then this corner is going to display the sampling of the tribal handicraft as well as the products, and apart from that it is also going to offer the lists as well as the literature on the products for the commercial purchase and the distribution of such products in Canada. And that's how this particular Atmanirbhar Corner is going to connect the tribal artisans from India with the market in Canada, and that's how it is going to promote the Indian tribal art and craft in Canada. And my dear friends, the Atmanirbhar Corner in Canada is also going to provide a wide market access to these Indian tribal artisans in the market of Canada, and that's how it is going to be really very helpful for these artisans. And in order to set up this kind of Atmanirbhar Corner in Ottawa, Canada, then my dear friends, this Atmanirbhar Corner has been set up as a part of the global initiative in collaboration with the TriFed, that is Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India, in order to promote the products that the tribal groups across India have been creating since centuries. So this particular setting up of the Atmanirbhar Corner was only possible in collaboration with the TriFed, that is Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India. So if we talk about the key takeaways from this particular news article, then my dear friends, the key takeaways from this particular news article is the name of the corner itself and where it has been set up. It has been set up at the High Commission of India in Ottawa, Canada, and with the as a part of collaborative as a part of global initiative in collaboration with the Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India. So these are the three important key takeaways from this particular news article, and I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. Now let's move on to the next news of today's session. The next topic is Heliborn survey for groundwater management in arid regions. So my dear friends, before discussing about this particular news article, we must understand that what are exactly the arid regions. So arid regions are those regions which are characterized by a severe lack of available water to the extent of preventing the growth of the development of plant and animal life which are present in that particular region of that particular area. Okay, so if we talk about this Heliborn survey for groundwater management, the key aim of this particular survey which has been launched by the government of India is to effectively manage the groundwater resources. And how they are going to do this? By mapping the arid regions in some particular states, and that's why this particular survey has been launched, and this particular survey was inaugurated from Jodhpur, Rajasthan. And my dear friends, apart from that, this particular survey is also going to be conducted in the other parts of the various states, namely Rajasthan, Gujarat, Haryana, Punjab and Himachal Pradesh. So name of these states is also very much important from the exam point of view, and you can easily see in the map which has been given here that government of India has mapped these particular areas of these states, namely Rajasthan, Gujarat, Haryana, Punjab and Himachal Pradesh, and they are going to map these kind of the groundwater resources regions, and where these kind of things are lacking and where they are having an apt amount of water, and that's how they are going to manage these kind of resources. And my dear friends, in order to conduct this kind of Heliborn survey, see, they are going to use the modern equipments and they will be installed along with the helicopters in order to conduct this particular survey. And for the successful conduction of this kind of survey, two important entities, namely the Central Groundwater Board under the Ministry of Jal Shakti and CSIR NGRI, that is National Geophysical Research Institute, which is located in Hyderabad, have signed an agreement in order to conduct this particular survey under the aquifer mapping program. Okay, and my dear friends, under this particular thing, you are really if we talk about the target, then they are going to map 3.88 lakhs of square kilometer of area, and we are going to discuss these particular targets in the upcoming slides. But before discussing the target, let's see that what exactly is the main aim of this particular survey. Okay, so if we talk about the aim of this particular survey, then this survey aims to conduct high resolution aquifer mapping using the Heliborn geophysical studies, which will also include the identification of sites for artificial recharge, the 3D geophysical model, the geophysical thematic maps, and etc. So my dear friends, I would like to add here that you are not required to go into the deep of this particular aim. You must have a key idea about the survey, about the aim of this survey, that with the help of this particular survey, government of India wants to effectively manage the groundwater resources. And my dear friends, that's why if we talk about the outcome of this particular survey, then it includes selecting the suitable sites for the groundwater withdrawal and the groundwater recharging. And my dear friends, if we talk about the key target under this particular survey, then under this particular survey 3.88 lakh square kilometer of area will be mapped under the aquifer mapping program. See, this particular program is also very important from the exam point of view. And if we talk about this particular survey, then it will be conducted in two phases. In the first phase 1.01 lakh square kilometer of area will be mapped by March 2022. And if we talk about the second survey, the second phase of this particular survey, then it will be mapping 2.87 lakh of square kilometers area. So I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. And my dear friends, if we talk about much more detail about the areas which are going to be mapped, then my dear friends, if we talk about the Rajasthan, then the key priority areas will be Sikar, Jaisalmer, Jodhpur, and if we talk about the normal area, then it will be Ganganagar, Bikaner, and so on. And if we talk about Haryana, from Haryana we will be having Kurukshetra and Yamunanagar districts as the priority districts to be mapped. And if we talk about Gujarat, then for Gujarat, the priority areas will be Rajkot, Jamnagar, Morbi, Sundarnagar, and Devbhumi Dwarka districts. So these are the areas which will be covered on priority under this particular survey in the states of Rajasthan, Haryana, and Gujarat. So my dear friends, if we talk about the key takeaways from this particular survey, then the key takeaways from this particular survey are the name of the survey, first of all, from where it was launched, from in which states this survey is going to be conducted, and what are the two entities which the two entities which have signed an agreement in order to conduct this particular survey, and the last but not the least is the target as well as the program under which this particular agreement was being signed in order to conduct this particular survey. So I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. And now my dear friends, I have a small homework task for all of you. As we have already discussed that under the National Aquifer Mapping and Management Program, this particular agreement was being signed between the two entities to conduct this particular Heliborn survey. So you are going to tell me, there is a task for all of you. After the session, you are required to tell me in the comment section below that which is the implementing body of this particular program, what is the main objective of this particular program, and what are the targets and timeline under this particular program. So all of you are requested to answer this particular homework task in the comment section below. Okay, so my dear friends, that was all from the today's session. Now let's move on to a small MCQ series. See, in the exam you are going to face these particular information in the form of multiple choice questions, which are really very important to be practiced before the exam. And that's why on the same lines in which the questions are being asked in the exam, we have come up with this particular MCQ series. And here the very first question from the series is on your screen. So please tell me in the comment section below that which one of the following is or are incorrect statement regarding the Heliborn survey for groundwater management in arid regions inaugurated recently. Please, all of you are requested to quickly go through these particular statements and tell me that which statement is incorrect according to the Heliborn survey for groundwater management in arid regions. And my dear friends, if we talk about the very first statement, it says that it was inaugurated from Jodhpur, Rajasthan, so which is the correct statement. If we talk about the second statement, it says that surveys under the aquifer mapping program will be conducted in the parts of Rajasthan, Gujarat, Haryana, Punjab, and Himachal Pradesh with a target of 3.88 lakh square kilometer area. And if we talk about the third statement, it says that the Central Groundwater Board under the Ministry of Jal Shakti and CSIR NGRI have signed an agreement for the use of advanced Heliborn geophysical survey and other scientific studies. So my dear friends, as per our discussion, all these three statements are correct. And that's why if we talk about the right answer to this particular question, then the right answer to this question is option E, that is none of the above. And Adari Venkat have answered this particular question correctly. So my dear friends, all of you are requested to participate in the session by answering the questions in the comment section below, because the mistake that you will be committing here will be very useful for all of you when you will be appearing in the actual examination, and then you will be remembering that, see, these things I have already covered and done and committed in our sessions, and that's how it is really going to help you in the exam. So my dear friends, now let's move on to the next particular question of the today's session, and the next question is here on your screen. So the next question says, recently an Atmanirbhar Bharat corner to showcase exquisite GI tag tribal art and craft products from India was inaugurated at the High Commission of India in Dash. So the options are Ottawa, Canada, Dhaka, Bangladesh, Jakarta, Indonesia, Tokyo, Japan, and Beijing, China. So all of you are requested to answer this particular question in the comment section below. And Adari Venkat is saying that, sir, this is the first class for me and you are really explaining in a smart way. So thank you Thank you, Dari Venkat. Thank you so much. So, my dear friends, all of you are requested to answer the question in the comment section below, and I am receiving the answers, and the people are opting the option A, that is Ottawa, Canada. And my dear friends, the right answer to this particular question is option A, that is Ottawa, Canada. So my dear friends, that was the right answer. And my dear friends, now if you have any queries, you can drop us, you can just ask the queries in the comment section below, and I will be taking your queries. Please ask your queries in the comment section below if you have any queries regarding the exam or this particular session. If you have faced any kind of issue or difficulty in understanding the news or anything, please ask your queries in the comment section below. So I think that there are no more queries and you don't have any queries. So my dear friends, let us conclude the session. So if you have liked the session, please give a thumbs up in the comment section below. And if you have any queries, then you can also mail us at hello@edutap.co.in, and you can also call us at 8146207241. So my dear friends, thank you for joining us. Wish you all happy learning.